Hello, Patti Baldus here. I'm a member of C3, West Michigan's Inclusive Spiritual Connection. I invite you to join us on our C3 Facebook page at 10 a.m. Sunday mornings for a message from our lead teacher, Kent Dobson, or one of our distinguished guest speakers. Each Wednesday, we share a meditation or a reflection from one of our members. Today, it's my turn. It's ironic to feel sad this time of year. Longer days and warmer sunshine invite us outside, where we find new shoots of tulips, crocuses, and daffodils. We're surrounded by cheery bird song, colorful eggs, and energetic children. Even the rain brings us greener grass and budding trees. All around us, there's renewal, rebirth, and positive energy. And yet, like the snow mold and faded remains of last year's roses, we carry the troubles and baggage of the cold, dark season past into the fresh days of spring. Baggage that includes disappointments, failings, regrets, and wishes. We each have our own reminders that life is not and cannot be perfect. I found myself thinking of a story I once heard of a man whose wife had cleaned the garage and asked him to carry the boxes of junk which she'd left outside next to the door out to the trash. Looking up from his newspaper, he agreed to do it when he finished reading. Months went by, and the boxes were forgotten. When spring came around and the melted snow uncovered the boxes, the man realized he'd best make good on his promise. He lifted the first box and saw that under the box, lying pale, scraggly, and flat, but alive, were some 4-inch long tulip plants. In his surprise, he said to the little plants, "Where do you think you're going?" Wow, what tenacity, what resilience, what determination, what hope! I want to be one of those tulips. I would love to be so sure of my own nature that I know that growing is what I am meant to do. It would be wonderful to turn off those mental tapes that play in my head, the ones that say, "You can't do this," and "You'll never get through this isolation," or "You're just not good enough." I'd be able, in the face of adversity, pain, or stress, to come back stronger and keep believing that all will be well. I want to know that I have the determination to follow through on my goals and to mindfully work through any obstacles that seem to stubbornly push back. But the message of the story that comes through most clearly to me is one of hope. The little tulip's experience seems to mirror the human experience, which is that often, just when the darkness seems to swallow us up, light can break through, like a vaccine, to conquer a viral pandemic. I wonder about this. I wonder if there is some aspect of this life, something beyond us that is a force of healing in our journey. Hope. There is something about hope that releases the healing power of our spirits, and that even when we have to change directions, we can still become a great version of ourselves. I want to think that if the man ever went back to check on those flowers, he found them in full bloom. Maybe scarred a little, maybe with some bends in their stems, but fully bloomed, bringing brightness and color where none would have been. That they bloomed to the best of their ability, proving the old adage that hope springs eternal. I want to think that those lovely tulips, even while being forced to detour temporarily, knew exactly where they were going. Namaste, my friends.